How's it going, everybody? It is your boy Ringo Flats back again with some more Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and we continue our quest to get to Shrunderville, Cod Village. Now we are very close now. Sorry. Okay. You'll be spared. I thought you were going to try to be brave and stand there, and the only person that can be brave is me, okay? No one else. The Sidon can be. All the people that helped me fight the Divine Beast, they're brave. So, Whitebird dude, I can't remember his name. Little Gerudo girl. I say little girl, she's probably like, I don't know. She looks like 12. Although, I don't know, the Gerudo age differently, because when you read Urbosa's diary, it talks about her being, being friends with Zelda's mom. She looks like a 30-year-old woman, and I think she's like in her 50s or 60s. So they probably age different. She's older than she looks. She's like quite older. It's like what, Zelda's 17. Since Zelda's dad is pretty old too, you know, he looks like he's in his 60s. I would assume his wife is around the same age. I'm not going to deal with Thrundle here. I would assume she was older, so I don't really know how old the new Gerudo leader is. Let's just assume she's 12, so people don't do terrible things online, which they already probably do. But hey, man, why does Zelda gotta do weird age, or why does Nintendo have to do weird age stuff? Like, you know, they say, oh, there's my dead, there's my dead girlfriend's soul is trapped in there somewhere. Sorry, dead fiance. Well, I guess she never gave me the Zora armor. Probably fiance. I have a feeling Linkus would have said yes. Man, this is one of the prettiest locations in this game. I love it. I love it so much. Run, boy, run. Sorry, I had to pause that there. You got to miss the ending of that beautiful cutscene. I'm waiting for you, Link. Welcome. Behold the pride of my people, Zora's domain. Now I shall introduce you to the king. Hurry this way. Probably. So much less formal. What about you? Is it truly you, the Hylian champion? It's me, Raven. We used to swim together when I was but a child, remember? That sounds familiar. Now I'm over 130 years old. I must say, you've aged well for a Hylian. Unbelievably well. When I think about it, shouldn't you be dead? Sorry, that may be too personal of a question. Father, we are on guard duty right now. Alright, sorry. The leader of the pack of Baz, the heroine, Gaddison, and my father, Trello. They have all aged quite a bit, I'm afraid, but they are all doing well. Oh, but Master Link, you probably shouldn't speak to the elderly. Oops, sorry for keeping you too long. You have business in the throne room, right? Please proceed at your earliest convenience. Oh yeah, they don't like me right now because they think I failed Mipha. You must be exhausted of your long journey. Oh, and as for me, I'm called Lido, but enough about me. I could possibly ask you to go and meet with King Dorfin. He's in the throne room. Yes. Well, let's go, look at the beautiful statue of my dead wife. I'm so sorry I did this to you. I failed. But why would we go to the throne room just yet when we can get this beautiful shrine? I recently beat Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, and I will say, for anyone that's really... I mean, I wasn't really depressed by this game. Like, you know, like, I mean, I think death is a good part of any story. No matter... So, I mean, it does hit you in the feels, but, you know... Oop, well... Oh, no. But, just saying, anyone who's, like, really bummed out and, like, really loved the champions, which I mean, I did too, I will say, you know, that game does do quite a bit. It does have a very happy ending for anyone who is like really sad about it. I've done this one before. I can't remember how to get the balls over here. I need to find some way to get them to stop. Can't remember if I'm supposed to climb up here or if I'm trying to lead a ball from down there. Oh no, it's got to, yeah, it's not one of these balls. I'm stupid. It's got to be one of the Ooh. It's got to be this ball in specific. I mean, I assume I could just knock it off this way. No reason to make it more difficult on myself. I mean, that is if I can get around to the other side to do that, but I think I could probably knock it off with a bomb. Although it probably wants me to. I don't remember this one being too hard. I remember figuring this one out pretty quickly, so I'm gonna do what I think I need to do. Oh, actually, I forgot I don't need to really save bomb arrows anymore. Oops. That's what I'm talking about. Hole in one, baby. And then I should be able to just push it, actually. Let's get this chest, though. That didn't sound good outside. I'm just scared of seeing a bright light flash through my window. And it being a bolt of lightning about to give me those cool lightning scars that people get if they stand too close to lightning. It's a real thing, look it up. Let me stasis it. Give it a little love tap. See what that does. I don't want it shooting off too hard. That would be an example of too hard. Okay, I just need to do that back the other way. Not too hard. There we go. Perfect amount. Go in. Don't you dare. Oh. Like I said, that probably wasn't the way to solve this shrine, but that's the way we did it. What did I get from that chest? I can't even remember. Did I get a... I don't need that. That's not going to help me anymore. Those weapons are too weak. Hello. Hello, Mario. That effect never gets old. That effect never gets old. So how many orbs did I say I need to get? So I need to get 20. So I'll be at 80 to complete my stamina wheel, which that's actually not too bad. We're already at 60 in like what, only 30 something episodes or something like that. However, that was most of those episodes are just me getting shrines, so I don't know. But then there's it shouldn't be too hard. And then to get the 3 extra is 24, 28, 32, yeah. So yeah, I need to get 90. I need to have 92, which that's gonna require some of the quests, okay? Sad as it is for me to say, I just know there's only like 120. And although most of them I don't think require a shrine quest. That's way over the limit of most. That's a huge majority. I just don't think. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just don't think there's that many. We might be able to get the next 20 without having to worry about that, but... Or the next 18 now. You did well to come all the way here. Sorry, give the Michael Caine voice. I'm King Dorfin, ruler of Lazora. That object upon your waist. Is that not a shaker slate? Now that I've gotten a good look at you, it is all too clear who you are. You're the Hylian champion, Link. Do not tell me you've forgotten me. The Hylian champion, you can't wait. The Hylian champion, you can't be the Hylian champion. That champion, that's the voice I'm doing for Sidon. So that's where I've heard your name before. What a fateful coincidence that we should cross paths. I cannot believe it. The Hylian champion, Link, has appeared before us. We have met numerous times, I'll have you know. Oh, so many memories. My mind is overflowing with nostalgia, my friend. I had heard a terrible rumor that you had fallen in combat, but it appears you managed to survive extraordinarily. I lost my memory. Come again? You say you've lost your memory, but surely you must remember my precious daughter, Mipha. Mipha, yes, you do not. Do you do? Do you not? I do not. I cannot believe it. Have you truly forgotten my dear Mipha as well? You and Mipha were so close, yet you do not remember her. Man, look at the emotion in his face, it's sad. Young hero, please look upon the beauty of Zora's domain. See that statue, just gazing upon Mipha's immortalized form, still not jog your memory? Well, perhaps your memory will return in time. I dearly hope so. Father, I do not believe discussing my sister is helping matters at the moment. Link seems confused. Oh yes, of course. But first it is worth noting how remarkable it is that Sidon brought a champion here without realizing it. This is quite a feat, my boy. That is a good one. Link, I doubt that you have endured a great many trials. Still, I must ask you to hear my plea. Now then, hero, I must inform you that Zora's domain is in danger of vanishing because of Divine Beast Voruda. I shall do you the courtesy of speaking bluntly. We alone cannot stop this beast. Will you lend us your strength?
What?
I hate him.
King Dorfin, my liege, please do not speak so. To ask a Hylian for help, why the very thought of it curls my fins.
Mushu, I expected more of you. How can you still protest?
Muzu, it is rude to speak that way to your king and his guest. The Link is here because I invited him. With such unprecedented rainfall, we have no choice but to rely on the aid of a trustworthy Hylian. Have we not already discussed this and arrived at that very conclusion? He's the key to saving Dora's domain. I have no doubt in my mind.
Indeed, Link is the champion through and through, and things now stand yours domain. Nay, perhaps all of Hyrule is doomed to be swallowed by the sea. This is bigger than all of us, my friend. Zora and Hylians alike must put aside our differences and band together.
Have you forgotten already, my king? We cannot trust these lowly Hylians. 100 years ago, they abused the power of an ancient civilization and turned Hyrule into what it is today. And that is not the least of it. Oh. It is their fault that Lady Mipha was lost to us.
Link. Divine Beast Volruda has great power. It has the unique ability to create an endless supply of water. Of late, it has been mercilessly spouting water into the air. As a result, this area has been plagued by heavy rains. For sure, water and error has won, so you would not think this would be quite critical of a problem. Sadly, the rains have filled the eastern reservoir nearly to the point of flooding. If the reservoir bursts, as it soon will, I fear immense damage will befall not only Zora's domain, but also the area downstream from us. Their Hylian lives are in very grave danger. Oh crap, it's happening now. You're too late. We will all die. Newt snoot. Divine Beast Volruta, your Princess Zelda often studied the Divine Beast, that is, in the time before the Great Calamity. According to her research, the orbs located on Ruta's shoulders. There are mechanisms that can control the water it generates, however, they require electricity to work. These orbs are clearly out of control now because there was no electricity coursing through to stop them. Sagan, who is quite shock resistant for Zora, hit one with a shock arrow. Sure enough, it slowed the water a bit. Fortunately, as an aquatic race, the Zora are terribly vulnerable to the power of electricity. Perhaps because we cannot safely strike it with enough electricity at once. The water soon returned to its full force. I'm mixing their voices now. I'm not good at the character voices. That is why I went in search of a Hylian who could help us. Link, I'm certain you have already figured this out, but we need you to use shock arrows to get those orbs working properly again. I will aid you in any way I can, of course. Please, hero, I beg of you, help me stop Ruta's rampage of destruction.
What?
Princess Zelda herself instructed you to board the Divine Beast and appease it from within. So then, Princess Zelda is still alive. Yeah, she's in Hyrule Castle. She's got to be like an old woman. Do not believe it. She was alive this whole time, just as you were. The events of 100 years ago cannot be altered, it's true. But if we can regain control of the Divine Beasts, they might yet prove useful in sealing Calamity Ganon once and for all. You see, the past can be altered, it just doesn't alter the future. You see, there's a whole video game y'all made about it where literally these characters from this timeline go back in time to save them. I guess because they just want to know that in some timeline their beloved people survive, but you know. Wonder is naturally how you hope too. Sorry, I had something cut in my throat. Once it stops rampaging, you can easily climb inside it. Come, Link, let us appease Ruta together. Thank you, Link. Truly, we are in your debt. Our goal is the same. That means our meeting was nothing short of destiny. Now then, allow me to offer you this gift as a show of faith. Custom armor painstakingly crafted by each generation of the Zora princess for her future husband. Wearing it will give you the ability to swim up waterfalls. So long as you wear this, you can ascend waterfalls just like a Zora. Please take good care of it. Mipha made it for you. Surely you do not really intend to give the outsider the Zora armor. Countless generations of Zora princesses have gifted that armor to the one they have sworn to marry. Mipha made that one there with her own hands. Is far too important to entrust to a shady Hylian. He may be a champion, but Mipha had no such relationship with him, so why should he receive such an honor? This is just too much, my liege. I do not understand it. That Muzu's not easily swayed once his mind is set. You must understand, he was once in charge of educating my dear daughter Mipha. Naturally, she means a lot to him, just as she means the world to us. Ever since we lost her to Calamity, he has grown to despise Hylians. He's racist. I hope you can forgive his rudeness. But what shall we do now? I tasked Muzu with finding the shock arrows we will need to appease Volruga, but now he has rushed off in a huff. Link, do not let his words concern you. I will work this out with Muzu. I shall return shortly. Wait. Sidon. I suppose that means you're going to tell him. Link. Muzu is most likely at the square down below. Would you mind going down there? I would like you to try and speak with him. Ow. Alright, we gotta... Sidon's gotta go tell him that she loved me. She crafted the armor for me. That's why it fits me perfectly. It's even got divots for his nipples. Okay? It fits him perfectly. Muzu, please listen. I don't care what you love this little side conversation. You came all the way here, but it was in vain. I have no desire to speak with you.
Listen well, Muzu. There's something you need to know. He who stands here, the man called Link, is the one whom my sister Mipha had feelings for. I was only a child then, so I did not know it myself at the time, but it is so. I grew up hearing my father tell stories, some of which were about my sister's undying love for a Hylian named Link.
What? No! Race traitor! You cannot fool me with such a fanciful lie, not this, Zora. How could Lady Mipha possibly have feelings for a Hylian like him? The facts are clear. He remembers nothing, even when he looks upon Princess Mipha's statue.
It is the truth, Muzu. Even though you never knew it, he was ever in Mipha's heart.
Link's just in there, this is news to me. Link's getting really pissed off, like, God dang it. You're telling me I had a cool fish girlfriend, a hot fish girlfriend, and she's dead? Could they have not, like, sculpted in, like, irises or pupils? I guess they didn't do that in statues, did they? If you ever see, like, Greek statues, sometimes they did, but, like, most of them don't have eyes carved in. They just have spheres. I guess we kind of look weird to carve it in. Alright, this is really... This is the cutscene that hits everyone in the feels.
I was thinking. This reminds me of the time we first met. You were just a reckless child. Always getting yourself hurt at every turn. Every time, I would heal you, just as I'm doing right now.
I got that bite from a big old king cobra.
Being a Hylian, you looked grown up so much faster than I did. I was always willing to heal your wounds, even back then.
Don't worry, Mipha, you can still love me in another timeline, just not this one. You have to go to heaven in this one, or we're taking you to heaven.
So if this Calamity Ganon does in fact return, what can we really do?
You ain't gonna be
Just
doing
don't
much,
say
I'll tell you that much.
About what we'll be up against. that no matter how difficult this battle might get, if anyone ever tries to do you harm, then I will heal you. No matter when or how bad the wound, I hope you know that I will always protect you.
Sweet.
Once this whole thing is over, maybe things can go back to how they used to be when we were young. You know. Perhaps we could spend some time together.
God, I love her. Does that make me like a weird, like, fish furry? I don't know. I mean, her design's cool, but I think it's more her character than her actual design. I just feel bad when any love interest gets slaughtered. But, you know, it does make me think. Like, this game in particular really shows how powerful the character Link is. What? Sorry, don't mistake me for a fool, Hylian. There's no way you remembered it just now when it was most convenient. In any case, without any solid proof, I cannot possibly take you at your word. If you have any such proof, now is the time to show it. Do so, and I shall tell you how to get those shock arrows, yes, as well as anything else you wish to know. Oh, I don't know what proof. No, I guess I just gotta put on the armor. Look at that, fits me perfectly. Muzu, look closely at the clothes Link is wearing. You really think changing your clothes is going to make me? What in the? That's Zora armor from before. Lady Mipha made that by hand, and yet it fits you perfectly. What is the meaning of this? Now you understand, do you not? Now you know who her heart belonged to and who she made this special armor for. The fact that this armor fits Link perfectly should be proof enough that Mipha made it for him and him alone. You have always disliked Hylians, even before the Great Calamity. That is why Mipha never told you. Now that you know, you must promise to help him save us all, Muzu. Please, tell us where we can find the shock arrows we need. Knowing you, I bet you have already figured it out. I never would have imagined she would make that special armor for one such as he. Search your heart. I do not approve of asking for help from a Hylian, but I suppose it is our only option at this point. I am a proud Zora. That means I must take responsibility for my unwarranted behavior towards you. As promised, I shall tell you where you can collect as many shock arrows you will need. You see, this is ginormous cat man. He will kill you. That tall mountain over yonder is called Polymus Mountain, and there you will also find Shadowback Point. A terrifying creature has made its home up there. It will probably kill you, and I will laugh. This awful beast shoots volley after volley of shock arrows. Even a single one could be fatal to a Zora. I hope one hits you square in the face, and then you can join your precious Mipha in heaven. Ah, you must be that Lionel. He is a man-beast, that one. Or maybe even a beast-man. That beast does indeed wield shock arrows. That is certainly one way to collect them quickly. He is vicious, to be sure, but I am certain Link will rise to the challenge. In order to appease the divine beast, I estimate that you will need at least 20 shock arrows. Do you think you can gather that many? Well, what have we here? It seems you already have some shock arrows. Still, if you need any more, you can always go back to Polymus Mountain to restock. Link, I'll be waiting for you at the East Reservoir Lake right by the divine beast. When you're ready, come join me there. I'm on it. Together we shall stop that divine beast's onslaught. Yeah, we'll go do it. We'll go up to the mountain. That'll be on the next episode. And you know what? I know I was going to talk about... I'll start it. That'll be like the cold opening of the next episode, talking about the power of Link. But yeah, thank you all for watching. If you liked this episode, be sure and hit that like button. And if you really liked it, be sure and hit that subscribe button. You can find my Twitch and Instagram down in the description below. And with that, have a good day.